Welcome back to the Careerology Hub. Now, I've already pre-shuffled my cards for today, and the card that popped out today is the Queen of Wands. So I have to say, I really love seeing this card in a Careerology pull. And the reason being is because it focuses on leadership, influence, and vision. This is about somebody who actually inspires other people and encourages them to grow. Okay. So people naturally gravitate towards somebody like this because they have a friendly disposition about themselves. They're authentic, they're approachable, and they're not intimidating. I want you to ask yourself, how can you support somebody on a professional level today? Okay, so what are we talking about? So whether you're leading a team or running an organization or your own business, this card is asking you to step into your influence in terms of helping other people to succeed. Really want you to look at ways of how you can use your position to help the next person. So usually you're the person who people turn to when they need advice, or maybe they have a new idea and they just kind of run it by you to see what you think. You're able to encourage them, and people feel comfortable coming up to you and approaching you. And that's really important because we work in a world today where everybody's cutthroat. There's so much competition. There's politics on the job. There's gatekeeping. People that are just protecting their own interests. So we want to create an environment where people are safe coming to you and asking you questions. They don't feel criticized. They don't feel like you're judging them. They don't feel like you're making them feel small either. So just by your presence alone, you should be creating an environment where people can grow and learn professionally. Now, I'm going to give you a couple of different ways of implementing this in your own career. Maybe you are a leader, or maybe you want to be a better leader. So the first thing that I would do is start out by being a mentor. Okay. This doesn't have to be something that's very formal. It's just something where you would actually approach people in an informal way, maybe set up an appointment and go for coffee, get to know a little bit about them and figure out how you could possibly help them out. Another way you could do that is make sure that you have an open door policy. Okay. Now, this doesn't mean, your door is open, but you're too busy to help people. What this means is that even though you're busy putting out fires and, meeting deadlines, you still find the time to listen to your workers' concerns, listen to their ideas, and make them feel like they're being heard. That's very, very important in today's workforce. The other way I want you to think about is, how do you deliver feedback? You want to make sure that your feedback is constructive. You've probably all heard about what do I call them, the performance reviews. A lot of people don't like them, and I don't blame them because a lot of times people walk out of those performance reviews feeling low, feeling defeated, feeling um, unsupported. You don't want to tear them down. You want to help them to improve. And it means offering constructive criticism as opposed to, breaking down their character. Okay. These are these are very important because you're also giving them tools to help them succeed. That's also very important when you're giving a performance review. The fourth thing that I want you to think about is checking in with your workers a little more consistently. Okay. I know we get busy, we get overwhelmed sometimes or putting out too many fires at the same time. But this card is here to remind you to stay connected with people. Okay. That means just a quick little phone call, a little email or something just to check in with them to make sure that they're doing okay. This energy is so powerful because it spreads, it's contagious. When people see their leader taking the time out to help them out with something, they're more inclined to do the same thing for another coworker. So that energy spreads throughout the workforce and it creates a very positive culture on the job. Okay, because sometimes people just need somebody to talk to, believe in them and let them know what their potential could be. So it's all about how you show up, how you encourage other people, and how you create opportunities for them to grow. If this message resonated with you, I want you to please like, share, comment, hit the notification button below so that you'll stay notified whenever I make a post like this. And I also want you to remember, whatever energy you put out in the universe has a way of coming back to you as well. So keep it positive.